What's good, family? This your boy E here, man. And look, I just wanted to speak about something. You know, just because you have enemies don't mean you created those enemies. It doesn't mean that you wanted those enemies to be your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get it confused, man. Because sometimes what the devil will do is the devil will try to manipulate you to believe that you are the reason why people want to be, or why people are your enemies. You didn't create these enemies. You didn't ask for these enemies. You didn't go out there and say, let me make this person my enemy. Let me do something for this person to be my enemy. The only thing you did was recognize people being your enemy because they wanted to be your enemy. You didn't never say, I need this person to be my enemy. You didn't go out there and punch somebody in the face so they can be your enemy. You didn't go out there trying to steal anything from somebody to create them to be your enemy. There was no cause for this effect. There was no cause for this effect. People created an enemy out of you. They wanted you to be their enemy. It's just you recognize them being that person who wanted you to be your enemy. So now, since they want to be your enemy, you have to recognize them as the enemy. It's all you doing is just recognizing who you dealing with. You know? And see, that's the thing about the world nowadays, man. There's good versus evil in this world. And the good people are the people who are just living their lives and trying to do the best that they can to, you know what I'm saying, manage, stay above water in this world. And as they travel through their journey and try to manage these things, they realize that there are certain people out there who wants to make them out of an enemy, who wants to create them into being an enemy of theirs for whatever reason that is. My bad. But yeah, and so, this is nothing that you need to feel like you created, or like, damn, man, everybody wants to be everybody is an enemy of mine. Maybe that's because of me. Maybe it's me. It's not you. The people that's mad at you is mad at you because you do not move the way they move, because you are not of the darkness that they are of. Of course, we all have some sort of darkness within us, but a lot of people, tend to, immerse themselves into the darkness more than anything. I'm not saying that we all don't carry anything of darkness, because guess what? We all come from somewhere. But what are you immersing yourself in? You're not out here trying to, tear people apart, break people down, cause them to lose their sanity, their mind states. You ain't out here trying to wreck people's homes. You're not out here trying to triangulate and cause everybody around somebody to actually look at them like something, trying to diminish their character or just, defamate somebody else's character. You're not out here doing these things. The thing is, people are doing that to you. And see, when you walking on this earth and you got God walking through you, and God is walking through you, one thing you're gonna realize is when you got God walking through you, you just recognize your enemies. But when you walking through the darkness and walking with the devil, you're gonna be trying to create enemies. You're going to be trying to make that person your enemy. And that person probably don't even know you. That person ain't talked to you a day in your life. Even if they might have seen you around. They don't fucking know you. They don't talk to you. They don't say nothing to you for you to want to be this person's enemy. Or for that person to want to be your enemy. So just understand the difference. There's a difference in people, man. Some people want enemies. Some people want to create the enemy. Some people see something within somebody else that irritates their spirit, So guess what? Now they want to be that person's enemy. And you can't be blamed for having enemies because you created them. Only thing you can say is, I just recognize who wants to be my enemy. And by you recognize it by default lets you know that you have enemies. By default, you have enemies and know that you have enemies because you recognize people wanting to be your enemy, not because you want them to be. Because if you can have it your way, you would hope for these people to not want to be your enemy. I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there, and you know who you are, because I know I got people on my channel who watch me right now who looks at me as an enemy because they basically want me to be their enemy. Not because I want it, because they want it. And I know that. And I recognize that. And that's why I will never, ever allow these people, anybody, to make me feel like, oh, you're creating enemies. No, I ain't creating enemies. I'm recognizing they motherfucking ass. Because they are creating an enemy out of me. They're creating me to be their enemy. You know, I have no ill will. I have no thoughts of just, you know, wishing bad upon somebody. I'm not gonna wish a spell or wish some sort of illness on somebody else. I don't even want people to go through the shit that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Even my enemies, I'm not even wishing they go through what I go through. You know what I'm saying? God is in charge of that. I've given all of that power to God. You know what I'm saying? Our God said vengeance is his, and guess what? I've given it to God. You know what I'm saying? So whatever is happening to the enemy on my behalf is not because of me, it's because of God. And a lot of times that's what the enemy really mad at, because they mad at the God in you. And they not really understanding that the person that you really fighting here, the main enemy that you really think is your enemy, that you see within me, is really God. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got shit to do with me. And it ain't got shit to do with you either. So I'm just shooting this at y'all, man, because I just want you to understand that you are not the creator of being someone's enemy. All you doing is just recognizing things for what they are, accepting them for what they are, and moving accordingly through life because of it. And so, with that being said, I do love you all, man. I hope and I pray for you all to have all protection, all good health, and I pray for you to thrive and get whatever blessing God has for you in this life. You feel me? And do me a favor. I wish for you to pray for me as well, to have all of what I pray for you. If you really fuck with me like that, if you really care, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a lot of people that don't really care, and that's okay. I ain't got no problem with it. Get what? I've gotten over that a long time ago. So I'm just shooting it at y'all because I felt the need to come out here and speak about it. But anyways, I do love you all, man. I wish you all peace, prosperity, and protection throughout all your journey. And with that being said, I'm out, man. And don't forget to like the video, you feel me? If you're fucking with your boy, alright? Peace.